Hello, it's Sandra here. I'm outside in my garden and I just wanted to share the colours with you. Look at all the beautiful colours like in that leaf there. This is tropical Queensland. I mean, this is so inspirational that you look at this and you can just paint that leaf and you can see all the beautiful tonings at work. Then you've got, of course, this one here. This lovely like staghorn, and it's an amazing, beautiful plant. All those beautiful greens. I've been dealing with greens lately, and you can see the marks inside the leaves that you could actually use in your art, and even the shapes of the leaves. Down here you've got the lovely cactus, and again, pretty little flowers. If you want to put them into your work, you just have a little bunch like that, but you can work off this as a like something to copy off or work from, and you get the idea of the little colours in the middle and the way the petals are. And down here we've got the anthurium hiding in here. Here it is here, look at that beautiful red anthurium. It's just behind this fern here with the leaves. Not very good at the stage, but I have had it with about 50 big stalks on it. So we're just going to go for a beautiful walk through this garden. This is at the back of our house. You've got the peace lilies at the front that have a nice white flower coming off them, but they're not out at the moment this time of the year. Again, this is a lovely plant, this one here. Excuse me, I don't know what it's called. Sorry. But it has the most beautiful leaves, as you can see. And the colours. And we just keep walking. Something's not agreeing with me out here. A little tiny geranium bud here. Chrysanthemums starting to come out. Spring is coming, so. And this is what I love, is those berries. You can see back there and over there. Beautiful berries that you could, again, paint and use in your art. This is just a little tiny pink flower. Again, inspirational. And there's just so much to see. So many different flowers. That there's a great array of art here and art ideas. And this is beautiful berries. Aren't they gorgeous? Even that would make a beautiful painting. I love this one. This is the geranium, but it's a gorgeous red colour. I've got a big vase of that inside at the moment. And yeah, you put that with the berries and you have a really beautiful painting. You've got the pink geranium up here. And this is the piece de la resistance, is above me here. Look at that, I just wanted you to see that. This is the azaleas. This is the display they put on each year. Absolutely beautiful. And we're going to walk up the stairs now and have a close look at these. I've had these in my house the last few days. They don't last very long, but they look absolutely beautiful. And you can see you've got your little buds. You've got the fully blown flowers. And depending what you want, you can actually turn any of this into a nice painting, perhaps a very large one like this. And the simple shapes, that's easier than doing the whole thing in one go. So just open your eyes up to what's out there in your own environment. This, of course, we're now up high, and this is a beautiful, like a whole big canopy of this coloured azalea. Absolutely beautiful. But I could not paint that like that. It would just drive me crazy. But I could paint little bits of it like this. And there's a design already. Just take it from the corner and run it across the third, across to the other third. And hey presto, you've got a nice composition just in that one. So if you want to borrow any of this, please use some of these flowers in your work, because they really are quite beautiful. Especially this one here. I love this pink, and I like the way that the light is just falling here and falling back there. So you've got the beautiful contrast of the dark the deep colour at the front and going to the light at the back. So you can see exactly what I'm talking about, how deep that is compared to the back part. That's where the light's falling, so you get the lovely lighter shades. Let's keep going. I don't want to fall over in this garden. There's a whole lot of things. And this is another big canopy of more of this orangey colour, which we were looking at closely before. You can see the stamens in here. Quite interesting, aren't they? And again, it's good to get the stamens and have a good look at them, because, and the leaves that go with the flower, so you've got some idea of how to paint them. So take plenty of photos is the advice that I can give you, and just keep taking lots and lots of photos if you love flowers and nature as I do. And I just think that would be beautiful in a big painting, and just have that coming down with those colours. Over here you've got the mother-in-law's tongue. Looks like it's falling over. This is it here, and this is it, the big one there. But look at the markings on that. I mean, no two markings are the same. They're all individual. That's what makes it so interesting. Right, and back up here, we're just about towards the end of our property. We're going through this big canopy goes right across the azaleas. The azaleas are absolutely magnificent this year. Can't remember seeing them so beautiful. And when you look back at our house, you can see the azaleas and the little walkway that they create. So there you are. That's a 7-minute walk through the back part of our house, which I thought you might enjoy, and just to give you a few ideas on what you can paint if you're looking at flowers. And I often come out here and look at shapes. I'll take a photo and go in and create something from it. Okay, it's what moves you, what makes you feel passionate. If you feel passionate about flowers, paint them. If you love landscapes, paint those. Paint what moves you, because if you do that, it will show up in your art. There's no doubt about that. If you're just painting away for the sake of doing something, it doesn't look as though it hasn't got that magic. If you're painting with a passion, I can't explain it, but it has that magic, it has the feeling, and it's just, your art will just go so beautifully because you're passionate about it. So don't just paint anything, just paint what you love. That's my advice. And I actually love flowers, and I love landscapes. I like abstracts, although I've been moving away from abstracts at the moment, but I plan on getting back into those eventually. I can't do portraits, absolutely hopeless. Animals, no. Animal fur, absolutely not. I'm not one of those people. I'm a nature person, and I've always have been. When I look back at my whole life, I've always been outside enjoying the outdoors, running around as a child, climbing trees, and this is what I remember. So this is what my art will feature, is outdoorsy nature. And that's why I think, when I'm painting, I feel such pleasure, and it comes out, the feeling comes out. Anyway, good luck with your painting, and thanks for listening to me. I just thought it was about time I took you for a walk through my garden. And I hope you enjoyed watching, and thanks so much for following. Bye.